Okay. Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Sandra Steingraber, and I am a proud Seneca Lake defender. And I'm calling this meeting to order. So, I want to review the minutes of the last meeting, which is 2 weeks ago. The issue 2 weeks ago was this whole issue about using up the county resources. And my co-defendant here and I continued that conversation while we were in manacles and handcuffs with one of the deputies who was our transporting officer to take us to the Chemung County Jail. And he let us know that it actually cost the County of Schuyler $185 a day for every woman to be remanded to Chemung County. And he did the math standing there while we were in our manacles and handcuffs. That's $1,850 for a 10-day sentence times 2, $3,700 for Sergeant Boland and I to be in jail. Well, I don't know if that's such a great use of taxpayer dollars. I'm not going to applaud for that. So, and I didn't want to argue with the deputy while I was in handcuffs and manacles, so I didn't say anything then. But this is what I'm going to say now, and this is what I encourage all of you to say, especially our 20 defendants tonight, to the judge, should you be so moved, when you get to make your statement before sentencing. And that is this: we do not sentence ourselves, right? And the judge is not required to give us the maximum 15-day sentence for trespassing. And that's what I told the judge 2 weeks ago when I stood before him and when I had a chance to make my statement. And Judge Berry responded to me very politely, "There is nothing the court can do for you," is what he said. Well, we did a little research, and my response tonight is au contraire. In fact, it's a choice. There is no mandatory sentencing for the violation of trespass. So my message tonight to the County of Schuyler is, if you are worried about the amount of money that you will be spending sending a lot of us to jail, then don't give us the mandatory sentence. In fact, you're happy to commute it. We'd be happy with that. We'll go back out and blockade some more. We have 6 people going to jail tonight. There will be more to come. This is an ongoing, peaceful, nonviolent social uprising. And in the words of Martin Luther King Jr., nonviolence is the sword that heals. And that is what we are trying to do, and we are going to continue to do that. So let's be clear about that. I came out of jail braver and more fearless and recommitted to this struggle. Now on to the business of this week's meeting. Those are the minutes of last week. To the agenda at hand. Our theme for the night is this whole idea of outsiders, which both Crestwood and some other members of the media and law enforcement have referred to us as outsiders. So we have 3 points to make about that. Number one, we've had a whole bunch of Schuyler County arrests on Monday. We Are Schuyler County is the banner that those folks were arrested under, which brings us to 83 total arrests, 25% of which are Schuyler County residents. So we think we're actually overrepresenting Schuyler County here, given that there are 5 counties that surround the lake, and no one who drinks water from this lake is an outsider. No one who sends their kid to summer camp here, as I do, is an outsider. No one who enjoys a glass of Finger Lakes wine is an outsider to Seneca Lake. Alright, that's point number one. And point number 2 about outsiders. Seems like we have another name for them in this area. They come here and they stay in our bed and breakfasts, and they have summer cottages, and they eat in our restaurants. We call them tourists. Okay, we're tourists. We're not outsiders. Let's just rename ourselves as tourists. And we have 4 tourists that were arrested with us, who have marched all across this great nation, and they have come to be arrested with us because they believe, as Martin Luther King Jr. did, who was also, by the way, referred to as an outside agitator when he went to Birmingham, Alabama, and his response to that was, we are all caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, bound together in a single garment of destiny. That's what he said to the outsider accusation. So we welcome our friends, the marchers who came all across this nation and stood by on the shores of our lake to be arrested with us, and now some of them are going to jail tonight in our community, and we welcome them with us. We are all insiders. We are all Seneca Lake.
Thank you.
Last point. There's another name for a Texas company that comes into our community and occupies a salt plant in order to get salt out of holes to make them bigger to put gas in them. They're agitating me. I feel very agitated by them. So Crestwood is the outside agitator. We are Seneca Lake, so let's just get the terminology straight. All right.